Hey guys, we're talking utility knives, and there's a lot of different brands, a lot of different styles, and we know guys really hold on to what they like. And just between the three of us, we got very different preferences, so we're going to talk about that, and then we'd love to hear from you guys about what you carry and why. Jim, what are you carrying?
I like mine for its versatility. Pop open your beer. That didn't work out too well there. Can we try that one?
It's very versatile, huh?
Keep going, you almost got it.
All right, so that was very impressive, Jim. What else do you like about your utility knife?
This is my everyday knife. It's in my pocket all the time. I like something that's small, compact.
So you have one of the like
flip blade.
Flip blade, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And like I said, I don't want something that's taking up a lot of space. Some of these take up a lot of space. In my pockets, they're filled. I mean, I got pencils, I got tape measures, I got electrical tape in there.
Do you use that to strip wires?
No.
You're an electrician and you don't use this?
No.
All right. Case in point. Sorry.
Hey,
Useless.
okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
The bottle opener worked great.
The bottle opener worked great.
Look, I'm very different from all these guys, and I'm probably going to catch a lot of heat for this, but I use a fixed blade. Old school. This thing's probably...
Just actually, like my grandfather.
Like his grandfather. I got a birthday coming up in October. I carry two blades. I keep them in my open pockets in my tool bag, and I just pull them out, use it, and pull it out. Yes, I have to unscrew it to change the blades. Onboard storage, but what I hated the fact that some of these blades, they have these little release buttons, and sometimes I'd be caulking in a window trim or something, and you know, oh, the button gets depressed and there's the blade sticking in between the siding. Drove me crazy.
What about the open blade? Have you ever caught yourself reaching looking for a screw or something?
I've cut my finger. I mean, I have separate pockets for it, but sometimes I drop it in the big pocket.
Yeah.
I've cut myself. Hey, who doesn't cut themselves? I cut myself daily 3 or 4 times, but I'm pretty cognizant about it, and I've never cut myself bad.
I'm just saying you got to make a case for the fixed blade. Well, I think Jim was saying his 7-year-old
First 70. So when I'm in the shop or when I'm goofing off on my own house, every contractor is a DIYer when they work in their own house, right? Out of your trade, that is. I use the fastback, and you know, my buddy Tim at Milwaukee's always busting my chops about these stupid fixes. But you know,
you said stupid, not
same
us,
thing.
right?
You know, this has got the fixed.
Those do come off quick.
It comes off fast.
Yeah.
This new one has a 45-degree, which gives you kind of really good torque.
Are you ever worried about that closing or opening though as you're pulling?
I don't know. I've never had. I don't cut carpet really that much, but I haven't had any problems with it. I love how it opens. It's just kind of sexy. And I like how it stores. So in the shop, on job sites, you know, when I'm not wearing a tool belt, I'm probably wearing this. When I got my tool belt on, I got this.
Yeah.
What about you?
I almost exclusively use this. This does retract, but I almost exclusively used a fixed, or your standard utility knife.
Yeah.
But with a quick release where you can take the blade off, switch to the other side, get a nice sharp blade quickly with onboard storage, so I could burn through knives, because I always need a nice sharp tip to get a very clean line.
But you're going through a lot of blades.
Yeah, going through a lot of blades, and that was working for me. And blades are, you know, pretty, I mean, relatively affordable. And then I've sort of reverted to these snap-off blades.
You love those Olfa ones, right?
Yeah, the Olfa ones are real nice. They have super high quality blades. So in here I've got, you know, about 7 different fresh tips, and they break off, you know, and you can just throw them in the trash or throw them in the bottom of your bag, and you might
put them in your
catch it
bag.
or something. Yeah, exactly. But the advantage is, you know, if you're cutting insulation or something deeper, that's pretty nice. But just a quick, sharp blade, very high quality blades. They're more expensive, but you're getting a higher quality blade for longer.
Are you strictly Olfa now? Are you like brand loyal to Olfa or that type of a blade?
You know, I really have been using them a lot, but the utility knife is just so tried and true, and it's quick.
I think that's why guys get so built up and worked up. What about you? Yours was Lennox, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is Husky. It's the same thing, but
this same type. I mean, Husky, it's the same thing. It's open close. I need something I can open close with one hand. Yeah. It's got the release on the back, so I can push it as I'm opening and closing it, and I don't have to worry. The Husky and the Lennox are very similar. I've had the Husky before. I don't have a preference too much as long as it's...
So there's a lot of different opinions here.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about this forever, right? And we want to, but on the comments section, so please tell us what brand you prefer, what style, and most importantly, why and what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to hear from you. What blade do you like, guys?